Welcome to AM Alcohol. Here are your hosts, Logan Wolf and Colin Wolf.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Gruber.
Hey,
Gruber.
hello there. Hey, buddy.
Hey, give me one of those.
Hey, buddy.
Glad to have you on the set.
Happy to be here.
Do you dig the vibe down here? What we're trying to do?
I love the vibe. It's great. You got all your some band posters, a couple pirate ships.
I feel like a celebrity.
Gotta have a couple pirate ships.
Don't ask.
Still a tad rapey,
I agree. It has that.
I don't know what else to do.
but
I think
I think you need that.
Right.
You don't want anybody to feel too comfortable.
It's our vibe. Yeah, you don't want people staying over and shit like that.
Yeah, and if someone throws up on the carpet, like you can't tell. Like I think that's the best part.
It's literally the color of my puke this morning. Which, oh yeah, I puked this morning.
Did you?
Twice.
Oh my god,
Twice.
Dude, when I was brushing my teeth.
Oh, did you gag yourself with the brush?
I don't know what happened, but it was perfect because I was brushing my teeth and I puked and I was like, well,
Keep going.
yeah, I guess I'm not done yet because I'm going to
Repaste and go.
the depot strikes again. I guess.
And what it was those fucking apple reds.
What?
We had like 3 reds in the back corner. You know those back corner fridge beers that you just have for like seasons.
Yeah. Yeah. For months on months.
Yeah, had a couple of those and.
And it was just Red's apple, and it put you over.
Yeah, I don't know what that was like the flavor coming back up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely a pukey flavor.
So, admittedly, I'm a bit hungover right now. I don't know how these beers are going to go down. Hopefully decent.
Yeah.
But how do you guys feel? That's enough about me. How about you
I
guys?
feel pretty good.
Yeah, you're straight out of a volleyball game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So I'm ready to party today.
You were very responsible and you went home last night
Yes.
like an adult should.
Yes.
I-
Well, that's not true. We went to Dad's, and I drank his beer.
Oh, okay.
But then we went home.
Okay. But hey, still better than
Yeah.
what we did last night.
yeah, I don't feel as bad as you do, but I don't feel great. I kind of just got a cloudy head a little bit, but I think these beers will level me out in
Yeah,
true
bring you back
alcoholic
up.
form.
Do
yeah.
you guys still have your buzzes rolling from last night? Because I do. It's like in the back of my head.
No, I don't.
No, I
Okay.
just
See,
got a little
we're on different
grogginess.
levels.
Yeah. I need to get it started again. So, Gruber, why don't you tell us what you brought us?
We got some tasty treats.
Alrighty, well, and had to get the zombie dust, so I've got a 6-pack of those. Probably my favorite beer, personally. It just goes down smooth.
They're
about,
perfect.
It says about 6%. Gets you nice and loaded.
Yeah.
And then also just these random beers that had cats and tanks. And Logan has a cat, so I was like, hey,
Yeah.
these look like something we'll be
that's what
interested in.
made his
Yeah.
selection.
What are those
He's like,
called?
Logan has a cat.
Hell Kitty.
All right,
It's
so we're gonna drink some zombie dust and some Hell Kitty.
And I have no idea what they're going to taste like. Never had them, but I think that'll make it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can give
Okay,
it a
why
true
not, dude?
rating.
First time for all of
Sometimes
us.
you have to stray outside of your realm and try something with a kitty cat
Yeah,
on it.
exactly.
Well, let's pop open these dusties.
Let's do it.
Dusties get dusted.
Bottle opener right there.
Made by Eli Shimanowski.
Yep. Eli's bottle opener. We're giving you another chance, Eli.
Yeah, did the other one break or something?
No, it just... Well, one did, but that wasn't Eli's.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I remember you hyping up Eli's bottle opener and then what had it didn't open it or
Just,
something?
it was like I messed up.
Yeah.
It was my fault. Operator error.
Oh, nice. Fucking smooth.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All
Cheers,
right, guys.
lads.
This is an IPA, right? Or just a PA?
I think it's just a pale ale.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully it wakes me from being a zombie.
That's some good shit.
That's very good. I like it. What do you think about it, Logie?
I love it. It's going down.
Can I call you Logie?
No. Cut that shit out right now. This is good, dude.
yeah,
Very
that's,
good.
that's what I needed.
Like an hour ago, I couldn't have got a sip down. Isn't that weird how like you mentally force yourself into like doing a task because like, oh, I only got an hour left to like train my body how to do this. And
Yeah, especially when it comes to drinking booze. Something completely optional. Force
We're
ourselves
making
to do.
ourselves do it. Nobody
was telling-
nobody even asked for it.
I was telling Gruber, I'm like, every time we do this show, I'm hungover. I'm like, why do we even do this?
Yeah, we were
I
not
hate setting this
responsible last night.
Every time I do this, I'm in a terrible mood. No, this is great. It's what makes it fun.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, scale of 1 to 10, what do you think?
See, I've had this plenty of times before.
Yeah.
And it's up there.
I'd probably give it an 8, just because it's not quite, the perfect beer.
Yeah.
But I would drink like 80 of them.
For me, it's flirting with 9.
Ooh.
It's up there.
Damn.
I don't know if I've ever given out a 9 actually, but I'll go 8.8 just because it's perfect. If you like your standard PAs, it's not too heavy, it's not too light, and you could. If you drink a 6-pack, you're gonna be sloshed.
Oh, you're gonna be loaded.
Got a little artwork too. That's kind of neat. I like it. I'm a fan of this beer for sure.
Good.
What about you?
I'd go probably 7.8. 7.8.
7.8.
Yeah. Which is a good beer.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I need to get it down just to level out for sure.
I didn't know how much of this I was gonna be able to drink, but I think I'm okay now.
Oh yeah, they'll start flowing.
I'm glad we didn't start with the Hell Kitty, given that I have no idea what it tastes like.
Is it like a IPA or is it what?
It is a Belgian style pale ale.
Okay.
So TBD.
Yeah, we'll see.
see. I
We'll
don't
crack
know.
it open.
For sure.
So we went to what was that place called? We went to Wine Flight or something.
Wine Flight,
That place
yeah.
was fucking dope. It's just in Elmore, like a random town,
You just try wine.
and it's like a craft beer.
Craft beer and wine, and like they don't serve like if you want to order in food, you have to order it from their like local restaurants, and then they'll deliver it to you at this place. I don't know. Yeah, it was kind of cool, something different.
Yeah, we were there longer than we probably expected to
Yeah.
be there.
It's like no TVs. Like they force you to talk to each other and hang out, and, which
God.
is it kind of like at first I'm like,
Kind of want to watch the tribe.
yeah, the game's on, but then it gets cooler
once
as you
the
get
booze,
drunker.
Yeah, the booze starts flowing, and then conversation starts flowing.
Exactly.
And they got a patio.
Yeah.
Big
It
patio
is.
guy over here.
It's almost patio season.
Hey, I love patios.
It just makes your food taste better. It makes your beer go down smoother. You're just like,
I'm a fan of patios.
It's,
Aren't
yeah.
you guys? I wish I was on a patio right now. It's
Dude.
nice outside.
Why aren't we?
Dude, we should do an outside podcast sometime.
Well, we should do it right now.
You want to
Let's
just
pick
pick all this shit up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a patio though. We'll find one.
Shit.
We got to find a patio.
One of your neighbors probably do.
Yeah. Can we borrow your patio?
Dude, I wrote down a note last night when I was hammered. If any of you guys can decipher this and tell the story, please, you have the floor. Colin Wallet.
Colin Wallet.
Oh, that
Yes,
was
somebody remembers it.
when Colin stole my wallet.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You got to tell that story.
Yeah. I stole it on accident.
No,
by the way.
Bullshit.
On purpose, on accident.
Yeah. Like
So I didn't see any of this happen until you guys told the story. So why don't you tell the story what actually happened? It was not that crazy of a story.
no,
but-
we were like playing like Mario Kart or some shit. All of us, and Gruber's wallet fell out of his pocket, and I saw it, and it was like sticking out like halfway underneath the couch, and I was like, "Oh, Gruber, thanks for the wallet." And I put it in my back pocket, and then I left.
So next morning,
Like an hour later, I left, and I totally forgot I put it in there.
Why would you, you asshole?
well, the worst part is I was going to the Browns game the next day, and I'm leaving at 6
Stupid early,
a.m.,
yeah.
7 a.m., and I'm just frantically searching the living room for my wallet, flipping the air mattress over, looking under every crevice.
Everyone's still passed out, lifting
Yeah.
legs up and shit.
Al's half asleep, and he's just like not helping at
Oh,
all.
yeah.
But he also wants a ride at the same time. So he wants to leave
sounds
to
like
go
Al.
home, but he won't help me find my wallet,
So he
which
can
will
leave.
get him home.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna lay back down. I'm like, okay, thanks, Al.
Yeah.
So finally, I'm retracing my steps, and it comes back to me. I'm like, there's no way he actually stole my wallet. And I'm like, whatever. I'll go to the Browns game with no wallet. I'll wing it. And then he calls
Dude,
me
that's
back.
risky, by the way. No
You
wallet,
gotta do what you
no
gotta do,
ID.
you know? I was like, well, it doesn't help that I look like I'm like 13, so I probably wouldn't have gotten any bars. But I was going for it. So anyway, I'm about to get on the turnpike to go to Cleveland, and Colin calls me back. And of course, he lives on the opposite side of town.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
way
well,
other
what?
side.
At this point, I'm like, do I just go? I'm like, no, I'll pick it up. And he runs out in like his PJs at like 7 a.m.
How much of an asshole did you feel?
Dude, I felt like I was like,
Here you go.
because I got the message, Colin, you have my wallet, and I listened to it. I was like, oh fuck, I do have his wallet.
Dude, you're a jerk.
I did. I felt so bad.
Like you thought you were being.
I'm always fucking Gruber over one
Yeah.
way or another.
Jeez, yeah, like what was that? 18 years ago, and he just shattered my car window. Which you still haven't reimbursed me for to this
I
day.
gave you $100. What more do you want?
It was like $250 to fix that thing.
How did you break his window? Weren't we? Okay, we were being kind of stupid to begin
Yeah,
with.
it was very dumb what we were doing in us fashion.
So
Yeah.
we're throwing footballs through the open window in the passenger side.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, the front passenger side
The
window
front
is
passenger
open.
side's down, so we're just trying to make it in his car, a football.
Yeah, and this
But
was
his
like
back window
Yeah, it was
is halfway
like
open.
an 88 Grand Dam, and back then for some reason the back window just doesn't go down all the way. They stopped
it's
it.
like child
halfway,
lock or
yeah.
something.
So Colin just with his great accuracy hits the back window, which is halfway down, which is just leveraged enough that if you hit it, it's just gonna shatter.
Oh, absolutely.
Everywhere.
Anything that
Glass
hits it.
everywhere.
We just look at each other like, oh shit.
You know what's really cool about that story is I made money off of that.
Your dad gave me like
I was like
150. He only gave me 100 or something.
I was waiting.
You can't do that.
I was waiting till my birthday because I didn't want to tell my dad I broke his window because I didn't want to get yelled at.
Okay. I
So
see this now.
So I was like, hey, my birthday's coming up. I'll give you all my birthday money.
that just turned into a sad story.
So I did, and then Dad found out about it, and I gave him $100, and then Dad gave me $125.
Because he felt bad for you.
I guess I don't
should've
know.
just
I
gave
was
that
like,
to
I just
Groovy.
made $25.
Oh god.
Yeah, I probably should have given that to you too.
Or at
That's
least
all right.
half of it or something.
I forgive you. I think at one point we had like $1 million bet as well going.
You
and
owe
I.
him $2 million still.
I don't remember
And you
the
shook on
backstory
it.
of that one. I think
don't
we were
know.
like shopping with your grandma or something. Literally, I think that's what we were doing. I don't even
fucking
know why
awesome.
I was there.
Why were you with my grandma? That sounds so odd in retrospect.
I was probably over, and your grandma came over and like.
That's right. She did, like, back when we were in high school, she would come and make sure we weren't burning the place down.
And that's all she made sure. There's a lot of other weird shit that went on.
So, $2 million, man. If you ever make it big time,
Yeah,
you guys shook on it.
I got him.
I'm pretty sure we did definitely shake on it, but just remember me when you make it. When the podcast makes it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're raking in the sponsorships.
What is this, episode 18? Or something like that? I think the Mai Tai episode was 17.
Oh, nice. So no more rapey. We're 18 now.
Yes. We're legal, bitches.
We're legal.
AM alcohol is down to fuck.
And we can buy Black and Milds.
Ooh,
Yeah.
dude. Black and Milds. Those were some days.
Totally.
Hell yeah, dogs. So Colin had a couple stories from like trips that he's been on, and every time something crazy would happen, he would just text me and be like, "Dude, you're not gonna believe what just happened." And I was like, "Well, we got to save this for the podcast." You probably don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
Well, I kind of remember now.
Do you remember some of your you just one after another? You just kept telling me funny shit that was happening to you.
Yeah. We went on a trip to Green Bay
Well, for work.
for work.
Wisconsin.
And there was this, when I was in the airport, hang on, I got to find the story because it was fucking.
Did you write it down or something?
Yeah.
I can't really.
Okay, well, this is what I said. Sitting at the airport in a bar, look to my right, and a waitress is walking towards me. Oh, yeah. Like, looks at, like, I think she's looking at me, walking toward me, and she goes, "Hey, Big Daddy, where you been?" And I said, "What?" And then there was this huge-ass black guy behind me, and he goes, "What's up, mama? How you doing?"
Oh my god.
And I was like, "Oh."
This makes sense.
Totally not okay. Like, you know how you think somebody's talking like right at you?
Like you're locked eyes with
Yeah.
them, so you think.
Yeah, and it's totally not talking to you. I felt like such an idiot.
God, those are the worst fucking moments.
Oh,
I've had probably 20 of those moments in my life where like you're caught in the middle, or like you're waving, someone waves and you're like, and fuck, that wasn't my wave. That wasn't my wave.
Literally yesterday, as I'm driving into Fremont, I'm on what's the street that the high school's on?
North.
North Street. And there's this guy on a longboard like skating, and the sun's in my eyes. And I go to put my my thing down,
He thought you were-
and he thought I waved.
Aw, poor guy.
And he looks back, and I was looking in my rearview mirror. I was like, "Oh, he definitely thought I waved," because we made eye contact.
Yeah.
I could see his face, like, "Who's that?"
Yeah, he's still wondering who that was.
He's texting people.
Yeah, he's like,
Everybody,
"Is
"Is
that
that
you?
you?
Is that North Street? Or about the high school?"
Did you get a new car? Do you guys ever? Okay, this is probably just something that I do. Whenever you pass like the same car that you own, do you ever give them a wave?
It's like a brotherhood.
Yeah.
At that point.
Do you do that?
No.
I hate
You
it.
were like agreeing, but you don't do it.
I think Jeep people do that, and
Motorcycles.
People do
It's
that,
not a
yeah.
Malibu
Motorcycles
thing?
for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's the Malibu Club.
Or booze.
And it's got to be like Jeep, like Wranglers.
Yeah,
I think.
it's like a Wrangler.
So this
wave
is
or
a
something.
this is a thing.
Yeah.
It's Jeeps and
but it's
motorcycles.
not. But it shouldn't be your thing.
Yeah,
No.
it's
because you don't
definitely-
either. You don't own either.
I'm
one
the
of
only
those vehicles.
I'm the only one that waves the other.
I
Malibus.
suppose if you were like if you were in the sky and you had a blimp and you passed another blimp, you'd probably wave.
Yeah. I'd 100% do a blimp wave. What I do though,
I've never
is
seen two blimps in the sky at one time.
I let cars merge that are the same car as me. I'm like, oh, dude, same car.
Yeah,
you get,
yeah, yeah.
you get in, ride in on
you
in
give
there.
him like extra treatment.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not gonna ride that guy's ass. He's
No.
got the same car as me. He's probably a pretty cool guy.
Well, okay, so when you see the same car as you, do you totally not think anything, or does like something?
oh no,
do
I
you
definitely-
think about it?
I
Like,
definitely have
this,
a moment.
I
yeah.
have this feeling where we got the same car, so I don't know what to do with my hands, so I just wave. Hey, same car,
I got it too.
same
You did
car.
good, right?
I had mine first though. Promise.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
know
I
how
don't
we-
like. I don't like seeing the same car. as I
Me
drive.
neither. Like-
I'm like that was my idea.
Same shirt, dude.
Same shirt is way worse. Way worse.
You gotta leave. One of you has to leave. Like, yo, bro, we can't
Yeah,
both be here
yeah.
right now.
If you don't know him, it's worse. If you know him, it's like, come on, man.
Hey, bye. Yeah, you laugh about
If
it.
it's
but-
some rando, yeah, somebody's got to
My
leave.
first, I shit you not. This is a true story. My first day when I went to Toledo, University of Toledo, I was walking to class or whatever. I had a green polo on with a little accent pink guy, whatever it was. Saw a guy with the same fucking shirt. I swear to God, green polo with a pink accent. I'm like, well, this is my college life,
Yep,
and that's how it
this is
started.
it.
And it
That's why
shortly
I-
ended after that.
That's why I didn't go to college. Fuck that.
the fear of having a
couldn't-
matching shirt.
It's not
do
worth. It's not worth the risk.
Couldn't do it. Pay all that money and still get embarrassed.
Yep.
I was right in the era when just American Eagle was just
It-
breaking
honestly,
into
I think
dough.
it was an
I had like
American Eagle.
3 different
Polo.
polos with the different.
Did you
Whatever
ever
color.
pop your collar?
I think maybe like 3 or 4.
You
times,
look
I'll
like you
admit it.
would pop your collar. You don't.
No.
Did you?
I had a phase. I think that was a little bit over by the time you were probably in high school. The collar popping.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely remember it, but I wasn't a part of it.
Some people
Well,
did
this
the
collar
double
does.
collar. They'd wear two.
Oh yeah,
Two polos.
that's
and pop.
terrible. Like
I know people-
pink and baby
Yes.
blue.
Yes.
What?
I'm not gonna say any names.
I might have done it one time, like once.
I'm not gonna say any names, but I remember that.
I might have done it twice.
Twice.
Maybe 3 times max.
Do you got to buy one bigger than the other so it doesn't look so fucking tight on you?
I mean, I'm just a small guy in general,
Yeah.
so a small is
You
gonna
don't
look big.
small,
get in
yeah.
your
Especially
smaller-
in high school, before I hit my like senior year growth spurt, I was literally like
Yeah, you took a while to
5'5"
catch up.
and like maybe a $110 all the way until I was 17 years old.
You just described a really hot girl. 5'5", $110.
Damn,
man.
dude. I got that fucking picture.
Perfect skin, like just didn't hit puberty until I was 18, basically.
That's funny.
That was good. That's good shit. Zombie dust, dude. Zombie dust.
Yeah, I'm guzzling this thing.
You guys are. I'm kind of taking my time. It's gonna be a long day. We got a party to go to after this. I love
We
how
do.
we use this podcast as like an excuse to like pregame for shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pre-gaming for an 11:30 a.m. diaper party.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna be late to, by the way.
Oh yeah,
It's
sorry.
11.
That's all right.
Dude,
They're
AM
not going anywhere.
They're not. AM though. AM.
Damn,
we made
alcohol.
it.
We did.
What time we start? 10:50.
Something like that. What's that
11
saying?
o'clock.
You can't drink all day if you don't start all day. What's it? Or no?
If you don't start in the morning.
Start in the morning.
Yeah, or whatever.
That's probably on like a Jimmy Buffett T-shirt or
Absolutely.
something.
Oh, definitely.
Speaking of Al, I came up with a little game. We're gonna name Al's baby for him right here, right now.
Oh, nice.
Let's do it.
And Al, if you're listening to this,
He's listening.
I will give you $1,000
If you go with-
the name. So just throwing that out
Shit.
there.
All
Like
right.
seriously, $1,000.
$1,000. I'll even get it in cash, ones, hundreds.
What
you
should I
name
give
it.
him?
So we need to give him some incentive to really kind of go with this name.
Yeah, I need to sweeten the pot. I don't know what to give him.
So the way we're gonna do this is we're
Something
all
around
gonna write 3 names on a piece of paper, and then we're gonna put them in a hat, and we're gonna draw 2 out of the hat, and it's gonna be blank blank
Steinley.
So,
I like this.
Any names, obviously, be creative.
I like this.
I wasn't listening. What?
Write 3 names for Al's child.
3 names, like first and last and middle, or what?
No, just any combination of names, because it's gonna be. We're gonna draw 2.
Okay, so
First
just one name on each.
Yeah,
of them.
one
Okay.
name on each one.
This is gonna be
This
ridiculous.
is gonna be good.
Like real names or like?
Literally whatever you want.
We folding.
Yeah, fold them.
This is real good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, dead air. We need to put some. Someone beatbox or something.
Just put some like nice filter and some nice.
Yeah, maybe I'll put a little.
Do a little riff or something.
Well, I'll put in a riff or
you know
something.
what you do.
Things that you do. A little music that I can play. All right, I got one more.
Yeah, I'm struggling with my last one.
Yeah, the last one's hard. These are probably not gonna be awesome.
It was good in theory. Let's see how it is. In
Hold on,
execution.
I'm stumped.
All right, toss him in the hat. Lobo.
Hold on.
Naming the baby.
Okay, this is stupid. All right, first, middle, and last. Is that what we're doing?
No, last
Just-
we're sticking with Steinley.
First and middle.
First and
okay.
middle. All right,
First and
what do we want to do first? Middle first or first name first?
Let's go first name first.
First name first. All right.
I hope none of mine get picked.
Chester.
Chester.
Nice. Hell
Chester.
yes. All right, so we got
Dude.
Chester.
All right. It could be good if you pick the right one.
Chester Bucket Steinley.
Chester Bucket.
I feel like those are both yours. Well, we can maybe play a couple rounds and pick
Yeah,
the best one.
let's do that. So we happen to both pick mine, which I definitely wasn't looking. We'll have the video evidence of that.
Chester Bucket.
Chester Bucket.
Smalls. I picked mine again.
Well, you're done.
You know what? Here, someone else pick. So you pick the next name.
I'm gonna pick mine up now. Smalls. All right. Well,
Smalls.
your
No,
turn.
you supposed? Did you put it back in?
Well, we picked Smalls twice.
Yeah, keep it out.
Okay.
We're picking the next name, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought I failed, so I passed it.
No, you're good. Smalls Browns.
Smalls, Browns, Steinley. All right, so we've got Chester Bucket Steinley or Smalls, Browns,
Dude,
Steinley.
Smalls, Browns, Stylus.
Smalls
That actually
Browns.
is.
So much plural going on.
All right, we'll give him one more option.
right.
That way he can pick out of 3.
Garfield.
Why is that so funny? All right. All right, what's the middle name? What's the middle name? Chestnut.
Dude, I was thinking if you picked Chester Chestnut.
Why don't we just go with that one? Chester Chestnut.
Yeah.
Screw the hat. That's it. That's it. All right, Al.
Chester Chestnut.
$1,000 if you name your child Chester Chestnut Steinley.
That's what we came up with.
That's fucking great.
I wish that would have
I was hoping so bad you were gonna pick Chestnut.
I wish that would have happened
Yeah.
on demand.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Why did you think of chestnut
I don't know. I don't know why I did.
and Garfield? Where are you reaching? Where are you pulling those names
Oh,
from?
man.
The other one was
Let's name.
Red Skin.
Redskin. What
Redskin.
were your names, Lobo?
My names were fuck
PH.
with the PH.
Your dirt name last night.
I always use that fuck starting last night, and then sunshine.
Sunshine.
So those were all pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Pretty creative.
You could go with any one of those and it'd be fantastic. So, Chester or Chest? What was it?
Chester
Chester
Chestnut
Chestnut Steinley. Fuck yeah. How do you not name him?
I think
that?
Al's probably on board. We're gonna have to persuade Katie.
Katie.
So,
Yeah. Katie's gonna need more money than $1,000.
well, I mean, I didn't hear any chip in from you guys. So,
I'm in for 50.
I'm gonna say
No.
I was gonna go high because I know they're not gonna do it,
Yeah.
dude.
it's
honestly,
got to be a realistic number so that they would
okay.
be like, oh, well, I think they would actually. Pay
I
us
swear to
that.
God, I'll give you $500.
Okay.
I'm in for 5 too.
Okay.
All right. So we're at
$2
2
grand.
grand, Al. $2,000.
That's a new floor. that's a brand new floor.
It's half a roof or something.
Oh God.
That was fucking funny, dude. I don't know why that was funny.
So I don't know. Good game though.
So when do you call? I don't know what to call babies when you don't know the gender. Do you call it
The
say
baby.
It, or like when you're referring to it?
It's
or
so cute. Yeah. It's it.
what? I can't wait for it to be here. Or
Yeah.
Or do you just go masculine and say him?
I can't wait for him to get here. I don't know.
I feel like when it comes to pets, I just always assume they're girls for some reason.
You kept calling my cat a Sheila. I wanted to kick your ass.
I did it like 8 times,
And I
When
did correct you
and
once.
I knew in my head, this is a boy cat, but I'm just like, I don't know, for whatever reason.
Tori was like subliminally telling you like, he's great, isn't he? Like giving like you mad hints that it's not a girl.
And I was reading all of those and catching on and still continuously saying the wrong thing. So when it comes to a baby, I just avoid babies in general.
Yeah.
So
I hate babies.
I can't really.
I'm not a baby guy. I've held like 2 babies in my life.
Oh, dude.
Fucking terrifying.
Me too. I hate holding babies.
When they're at like the neck break phase where
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
oh, hold their head
Don't
or
give it
they'll
to me.
die,
Yeah.
then I'm not touching that thing. Like, first of all,
I will
keep
ruin
it
it.
away from me. Like, it's just like a limp noodle that feels like it's gonna fall apart or its head's gonna fall
And I
off.
drop shit all the time. Like I need a fucking outer box for my phone. And I hate this
They
case,
should
but I
make an
need
outer
it.
box for babies.
Dude, write that shit
Yeah,
down.
right.
Hello.
Yeah, let's go.
I'd hold it then.
Yeah.
Like we could toss that thing around.
Watch it
Hot
bounce.
potato.
Pick it up. See? It's fine.
Didn't crack.
I think I'm gonna invent some sort of bubble then for a baby.
So like people like us can like get in on the fun.
Yeah, I'm in. I might like babies then.
Yeah.
And that way there's a layer also if it throws up, it's just there's a layer there between us that I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, well your baby barfed. It's kind of
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
its own barf right now.
Yeah.
It's just too much responsibility for
Fix
me.
it.
I mean, if it was my own baby, it'd be different.
Oh,
but
for
it's
sure.
somebody else's baby.
Yeah. You don't want to fuck
If I
up
drop my own
somebody else's
baby, that's it's on me. Like
Yeah.
I have to deal with it. But if it's somebody else's baby,
Yeah.
fuck, I feel bad.
Yeah. Not until they're like stable, then I'll
To the
Well, it's probably like the same way
Totally
reverse.
developing.
Like if you like, I will be the one. I'd rather if I drop my own baby. Yeah, you're like it's on me. But if you drop my baby,
Oh.
I'm. Yeah.
That's like
It's
friendship
tense.
over.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically at that point.
Yeah.
Imagine
You
like you
can't
broke a
drop a
baby's
baby.
arm.
you can't drop a baby, dude. If you drop a baby, you're fucked.
You break that baby's leg and it's just got a
the
gift
thing
for the
is,
rest of
the
its
rest of
life.
his life and has no idea how
Oh.
or why.
Well, my old friend Gruber dropped you.
Yeah.
We don't talk to him anymore.
Dude, honest question. You accidentally drop a baby. Are you looking at some time in jail? If you like fuck that baby up on
don't-
accident?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. Yeah.
I think your friendship, is pretty much over.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
I would say so.
And you might feel obligated to just give the parents money. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. Here, I got $8 on me, and then you just leave. And
There's
you're
more where that
you just
came
you
from.
take the keys to my car, and then you're just never.
Here's
seen
the
again.
deed to my house. Am I off the hook? I don't know what else to do.
I don't know. I've
Can I
done
pay-
everything I can.
Can I pay you in installments for the rest of my life, or how's this gonna work?
I don't know, but that baby needs to be fixed. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
you should call 911. I'm gonna leave though.
I need to go. I need to go home.
You guys mind me tapping into a Hell Kitty kitty?
No, dude, go
yeah,
for
let's
it.
do it. I got one sip left of my guy, and then
I'm still struggling, but I expect it to. So I kind of want to see what you think of this thing.
yeah, I'm curious. Break me off one of those Kit Kat bars.
One of them kitties.
All right, so it's Weiner Beer Co. Never heard of it.
Call me Whiner.
Let's see. Oh, it's a Chicago brewery. So
Nice.
yeah, I knew that. I've been there a few times.
I go to
7% guy.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Me either.
Belgium.
I'm actually gonna get a little rinse.
I'm excited to hear how. No,
I don't know.
can I smell it at least?
Yeah.
All right, let me give it
It
a.
smells fine.
It's
I think, dude, when you go from IPA to
Yeah,
IPA, it's hard. You got to
smells like-
adjust to the.
Dirty floorboards, I think. Something like
It's
Now you
interesting.
sound like Matt. It smells like blood and pennies. He always ruins everything.
literally
like, how do you drink those IPAs? It tastes like throw up. I'm like, God damn it,
that
kinda
summer
do.
of Miller Chill that we just drank it because we were little kids and couldn't
Is
drink
that
normal
Miller?
beer.
Yeah, you literally said Miller's.
It was lime flavored.
Remember
Miller?
Miller Chill? It was like the kind of like the Bud Light lime, but for the Miller.
I never
It
drank
came
it.
out first.
We drank it for a whole summer when we were well under 21, and then one day we're drinking them, and Matt just goes, "Kind of tastes like throw up," and everybody looks at each other like, "Kind of tastes exactly like throw up," and then.
But you wouldn't have thought of that until he said it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And then I think literally we
drank
never
them-
bought it
bought it
ever
again.
again. And
Yeah.
shortly after, it must have caught on nationwide because I think they stopped selling it completely.
They did.
So,
And Bud Light tweaked it a little bit.
yeah.
I'm not a big like Bud Light lime guy. I'll just have the normal shit. But
this beer is interesting.
It is interesting.
It's got a weird back end to it.
Yeah. A weird front end, too.
The middle's
I don't hate it.
you guys are very not being specific.
It tastes kind of like a wheat beer to me, but
That's what Belgian styles are, aren't they?
I probably should know something like that, given that I drink a lot of beer. But
yeah. There's
I would say the label gets it to 5 automatically.
yeah. Cool can, and the beer gets it to a.
It's like writing your name on the SAT test. You get 400
Yeah,
points.
exactly. I would give it a 6.2, maybe a 6.1.
That's pretty high.
Yeah. I'd say about a 5.8. Yeah.
I think
Can is excellent.
The can is great. When you got kittens driving tanks, I'm in.
and one of them has a mohawk, so that's pretty badass.
So would you drink it again? Probably wouldn't buy it again, but
I'll drink this one.
yeah.
I'm not gonna like not finish it, but I probably wouldn't go buy it.
Yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way, and if there's literally anything else there, I would probably buy the anything
Okay,
else.
Miller Chill or that beer?
Well, this doesn't taste like throw up.
Yeah, true. Yeah, definitely I'd probably lean towards this. But if those were the only two in the store,
I'm going to a different store.
I might just leave. But actually,
I might
knowing
just call it a
myself,
night.
I probably wouldn't because I'm just a genuinely lazy person that I would maybe go with the Hell Kitty, I think.
Yeah, just for the art, pretty much. That tells a story in itself.
Yeah, so maybe we can get the Weiner beer guys on here and let them know what we think.
Yeah.
Are we good critics?
They'll come
I
to
don't
us.
think so.
I think we're
don't-
terrible.
I think we're terrible critics. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you what I think of the beer. So.
Yeah, like I have that.
What's bad
Untappd
is
app.
like if you ever if you ever read like real beer
Yeah, that's
reviews,
what I'm saying.
they're like super long and they use words that aren't even in my vocabulary. And all I gotta say is it's got a weird back end.
And Gruber, it's got a weird front end, too.
That tells you nothing.
Yeah, like
But-
I scroll through
That
those
does tell
reviews.
you nothing.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
You're saying, like, the aftertaste is strange.
yeah, just
For lack of better
that
words.
thing the aftertaste that hangs out.
It's got a
It's actually getting better. as I drink it.
Hallertau Peril hops fermented with Bastogne Belgian ale yeast. Probably didn't
Yeast?
pronounce any of those words right,
That was,
but
that was terrible.
I can really taste the Zythos in there. What about you, Colin?
Yeah, totes, Zythos.
Be the Zythos, or what? Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of hops are you getting?
Oh, it's got the Sterlings too. I do love the Sterlings.
Sterlings.
big Sterling guy.
I think those
Sterlings.
come from northwest Belgium.
I definitely agree that women should not drink alcoholic beverages.
Just ever.
like pregnant or not.
No, they should just never drink them.
Women's rights. Fuck those.
I totally left out the word pregnant.
You are a genuine ass today.
I started reading on the wrong line.
You've been hanging out with Trump too long.
Oh no, women. No, it says women should not drink alcoholic beverages
We're banning beer.
during pregnancy. There we go.
No more beer.
more beer.
No more beer for the
Why you're
women.
pregnant or why you're not pregnant.
We need
Doesn't
them
matter.
sober.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm sure we're really good at.
I know a lot about beer.
Just hold up your fingers. That's all you gotta do.
Love beer.
My favorite is the clip where it's him saying billions over and over again. Billions and billions and billions and billions. And it takes all his speeches and mashes them together. Billions and billions and billions. I lose it. I lose it every time.
I love the mashups, like where he's like an expert on everything,
And I know a lot about, nobody knows more about ISIS than me. I know more than the generals.
Why would you even say that?
What was that? You were talking about the wind. No,
Oh, yeah.
No one knows. What's that story?
And I watched the clip once, so I forget exactly what he was talking about. But he's talking about something about how if Hillary was elected and how like her decisions just kind of like go whichever the way the wind's blowing that day, and how she'd open the front door of the White House and
If the wind's blowing, she'd say, "Oh, we're not signing the bill today."
and then like he does this for like 2 minutes, and then at the end, like he pauses and lets like the crowd laugh like they do, and then he comes back up to make it.
And I know a lot about wind.
Just to prove that he's like
what?
hey, this is real.
You know a lot about wind. The fuck?
Go on.
Yeah.
What exactly
tell
do you
us
know
all
about
your wind
I
knowledge?
think he also said that windmills cause cancer.
Yeah, he did.
What a crazy
Dude.
thing to say.
Oh,
Like, imagine if Logan said that and he was dead serious. I think I would just end our friendship
Yeah.
that day. Be
You
like,
gotta stop.
well, Logan's lost it.
If I
Logan,
try
you
to
gotta-
tell him and explain, hey, windmills, they're giving people cancer, dude.
I would stop you right there, and I'd say, "We're not talking about this." No.
How many edibles did you eat this morning? That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, and that's our precedent, guys. I love it.
For the next
Fucking shit show.
for the next year or so.
Like, people get really worked up about it, and I like feel kind of bad for those people because it ruins their day. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
It's like if you get that worked up,
I'm not
like-
invested, though, like those people.
Exactly. And this is coming from someone who's never voted in their life as a 30-year-old, which it's probably not good. But yeah, it's like my day is not ruined by whatever Donald Trump tweets that it's just
Yeah.
absolutely
No. Yeah.
insane.
I don't pay
Well, it's
attention.
just another drop in the bucket. Like anything he says,
exactly.
people are just like, "Whatever." Like, what the fuck?
If anything, it's like entertaining. Like, look what we're talking about right now. The dude's stupidly funny. Like, he's not. He's
content.
ironically funny. He's
It's
not.
free content.
Yeah, he's not trying to be funny.
No.
He just is funny.
He loves being up there. He feels like a fucking stand-up comedian when he's up
Oh
there.
yeah,
but
for sure.
getting
he
those
really
reactions.
does.
For sure. That's exactly like when that speech. He's like making the crowd laugh and stuff, and like,
punch- the punchline.
He just tried to roll with it, yeah, and then he ended it. With,
I know a lot about wind. I know a lot about wind.
Dude, no, you fucking don't.
Who says that? Even people that know a lot about wind don't.
They don't
say
go
that.
around saying shit like that. First of all, they don't want anyone to know. That's like their job. Hey, I'm a big wind guy.
Super weird flex.
The weirdest of all flexes.
That is the weirdest flex I've ever heard of.
Oh, God. You got any bets in this weekend, Colin?
Yeah, I got. I bet 4 different guys to win the Masters.
Oh, nice.
Golf bets. Didn't you win one of those last year, or was that 2 years ago?
No, I won the Phoenix Open. I bet Fowler, and then I picked Patrick Reed last year to win the Masters.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Who'd you go with this week?
This week I got Matsuyama, and he's not going to win. But DeChambeau, Xander Schauffele, and John Rahm are my other
Oh,
3.
nice.
And
That's
they're
solid.
all in contention.
Yeah,
so.
I think. Yeah, I went with Rory and Paul Casey.
Paul Casey
shot like
dude,
8 over.
Yeah. Well, he was like the weird dark. Like everything I read is like, watch out for Paul Casey. I'm like, why?
Yeah, why exactly? I don't know.
Like,
shit
he's a
about
good
golf, by the
golfer,
way.
I
but-
looked up. He has like 3 top 5s in the Masters in like the last couple years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So
Damn.
he
See,
was
I didn't even know that.
He was in contention for a while, and then
But it's not like I had seen his name popping up, this season or something. He's not winning a bunch of tournaments or anything.
But then I think he shot like 8 over the first day. I was like, yeah, I'm really good at this gambling thing.
It's almost hard to miss the cut at the Masters.
Right.
I mean,
there's
because they
only-
don't. Yeah.
Like
they don't-
10 people missed the cut.
Exactly, yeah.
And the guy I bet on did.
And it wasn't even close.
So I was thinking the other day, what's like your most degenerate gambling moment where you're like, why am I doing this? Because I had mine the other day.
are we
So-
talking? Are we talking sports bets or like casino bets? or anything?
I would say sports.
Sports
yeah,
bets?
yeah, just sports gambling, and then we can get into if you have a casino degenerate moment. I want to.
I don't really want to go into that.
Okay. So mine is it's a day game. It's the Detroit Tigers versus Cleveland Indians. Me and EJ do a lot of bets. He bets like $1 because he's just like a cheap dad. But I think he does it to like just be invested into the sport a little bit.
It's a cheap thrill, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, we chat about it, and Matt Boyd over under strikeouts came up. It was 5.5. So this is the point where I'm at. It's a day game, and I'm betting on over under strikeouts for a starting pitcher. And I put $25 down. That's reasonable. You know, I don't really do anything too crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I accidentally click it twice.
Damn it,
So
that's the thing.
I've got $50 riding on a
On
noon game Matt
Matthew
Boyd,
Boyd.
which I would say 90% of people outside of the AL Central
Don't
even
know.
know who
Yeah,
he is.
right.
And I'm betting on if he gets 6 strikeouts.
You're that guy in the bar rooting for no reason. Everyone's like, "Why is this guy so upset?"
Will this guy shut the fuck up?
The guy with the Cleveland hat rooting every time the Indians strike out.
Exactly. And I bet on the Tigers to win that day as well.
Yeah.
Just because the Indians had won 5 in a row. I'm like,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
never do.
it's time.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's the 6th inning, and he's at like 90 pitches. He's got 2 outs. So I know he's getting pulled after this guy, and he's got 5 strikeouts.
Oh,
You need
damn.
one.
Dude. How do they nail those lines so good?
Literally nailed it. And I'm like, I have $50 riding on this right now. And he strikes the guy out. I'm alone in my living room, and I let out just a yes. And then I look around. I'm like, this is embarrassing. I go sit back down at my work computer. I was like, I need to just shut the TV off.
Happiest, saddest moment of your life.
So that's my moment where I realized I should maybe just pump the brakes a little bit on the gambling.
You didn't even give your time, or you didn't give yourself time to enjoy it at all. You're
Yeah,
like,
no.
yes, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thrill of winning $50. I mean, it's because it's like winning $50 is cool, but it's way cooler that you didn't lose $50.
Right, that's almost better.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's just that rush of like,
Yeah.
oh, that feeling of,
Yeah.
wow, I'm gonna
I
win.
won. Yeah, I won.
And we're talking about like nickels and dimes compared to like people that
Oh,
actually
yeah.
bet thousands and
there's
thousands of
there's people that do it
dollars.
professionally that it's insane how much they bet.
Oh, yeah, that's their livelihood.
Yeah.
Like if they that depends on.
Yeah.
That's their world.
I will bet by inning in baseball.
You've been doing that a lot this year. Like
That's a little bit degenerate.
it
Yeah.
is. It is.
Yeah.
super degenerate.
It is.
So how does that work? You like
It's-
a over under on 1 inning or
It's whether or not they're going to score the next inning. Both teams.
okay?
Yeah.
I'm into it.
So you go, like first inning, and if you got like Bauer versus Verlander, you're like fucking no runs for
Yeah.
sure. But the line sucks.
right, like
So you
minus
get-
200
Yeah,
or something.
exactly. Yeah, you got to bet
All right.
$20 to win 10.
I'm gonna see if there's any baseball games on right now. No, too early still.
Yeah, it's not even noon yet. Too early.
I think the first game's at 1.
So would you say, are you guys in the green
Yeah.
after all the sports gambling that you've done?
Oh no.
I'd say I'm just about even or a little bit under.
Yeah.
Because basically what I'll do is like each football season I'll either start over or I have maybe $100 left from the last season, and I will only do like 2 $100 deposits each year, just to. Well, I say that unless I run out, and then
Right.
I'll
you
do
run
more.
out, you're
Like
being-
having a debit card at the casino.
Yeah, exactly.
Go get more money from the ATM.
That's sad. Dude, I had to do that.
Got to get it back.
Because I lost
this.
all my money on roulette, and I was tearing it up too. Then I fucking lost it, but who cares? I went to go get more money so I could get it back. I didn't, but as I'm getting money out of the ATM, some homeless veteran comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, could you spare some change for a homeless veteran?" I'm like, "Does it look like I can spare?
Yeah.
I got to go win some money, dude."
Yeah.
It's hard to say no to that, though.
It is, but it was pretty easy.
So hard.
Except that it wasn't.
So hard. Except there's nothing to it.
And they're always like, "God bless." It's like,
Yeah.
you don't need to say that. I already didn't give you anything. I'm not gonna change my mind. Because
Yeah,
it's-
I'm not a walk away guy when it comes to gambling. Like if I'm up, I'm letting that shit ride.
Yeah.
You know.
There's a point. There are times where I'm up and I'm like, okay, I'm 300 plus. I need to stop because for whatever reason. But
If it's casino and I'm playing like craps, I will funnel chips into my pocket.
Okay, that's
and
smart.
then what's on the table, I'm okay with losing. And then I'm up fucking $500 in my pocket, even though I've lost everything on the table.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
all right, sweet, I'm good.
That's smart.
that's the best
I think
strategy.
I've never heard that strategy. I think I need to factor that in.
Yeah.
Like if I'm playing blackjack, just like
yeah, like every time they put down a
slip
$25 chip,
yeah,
like in
put
the
one
pocket,
in your pocket.
in the
Yeah.
pocket.
treat it like as a bank that
Yeah.
you can't fuck
Yeah.
with. That's yours.
I'm like, yep, this is going to the fucking cash out.
Yeah. Well, it sucks if you're up early. Like you're there. Okay, you plan on being in the casino. What? Maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Something like that. Get the free booze, and then half an hour in, you're up $400. You're like, what? I can't leave. We just got here.
Yeah, I drove 20 minutes to get here.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'm
Gotta make it worth
yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna walk away now. Like,
Right.
all right,
Especially
honey,
when-
let's go home.
Especially when you're with friends that,
Yeah.
that like, what are you gonna do? Just not
Yeah, there's
have
like
fun?
a group of people. And they're all over
I'll
the
just
place.
stand around and watch with my $500 in my pocket. Like, okay, cool, Brian. Shut the fuck up, dude.
So Brian,
I don't have any friends named Brian, but that seems like a Brian thing to do.
it's a good example.
And then brag about it like all weekend. Like, oh, dude, I'm up this weekend.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, dude, because you gambled one hand of blackjack.
And you,
Like,
yeah, and you didn't risk anything.
Yeah, you could have
Impressed.
turned that into way more.
Oh shit!
I'm
dude.
almost got the Hell Kitty down.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
if you want an actual good beer, those Mellow Hellos. Those are really
Yeah,
good.
I saw when you sent that picture to the group chat that I just had to have one. Like it just the color of the can,
It's got your name on it, man.
everything. So I'm actually really looking forward to that.
I will tell you what I've been into is those like Citra hops and like
Me
the
too.
juicy, dry brute. That shit is so
Yeah.
good. You'll love that.
I'm way into that.
And it's pretty mellow. I mean, mellow. It's like 5.5. So
okay.
I don't know if is it an IPA or is it a PA or something.
Give her a read.
She is Brute Style IPA.
So it is an IPA. Yeah.
I don't think I've had a brute yet.
It's really good,
I've
man.
seen it, and I think I've just been afraid of it. Just the idea of like that's like champagne or something, like a brute champagne. It means dry. I don't really know, but
Yeah.
I've just avoided them. So I'm actually excited to crack this.
Yeah,
baby
you're
open.
venturing out,
Yeah.
and that's what's fun. Like these, like I've been into these like juicy beers.
Oh yeah, I
Dank juice is
yeah.
really good.
That
It's just got like
uh,
citrus kind of.
that M83 I think that Eli always gets. That's a
M43?
Yeah. That one
It's
is
great.
really solid.
Yeah.
It's got like sediments in it, so you have to like roll the can before you.
Yeah. It's like you pour it in a glass. You're like, I'm not so sure about this.
Yeah, those will get you fucking ripped too. It's like 9%.
Rip City.
Some shit. What time are we looking at? How are we looking on time?
11:40
So
a.m.
How long have we been going? I don't even know.
I don't about it.
Probably 40 minutes or so.
40 minutes or so. We're already late to Al's, but I mean,
Fuck
he'll
it.
get over it.
He'll be there.
I'm excited to get the croquet out because I haven't played that in quite some time, and it's just a great game.
Yeah.
Dude,
Good day for it too.
I want to play croquet bad.
Like I don't even know if we play it right, but
Got a
like
secret.
it's just
I want to send some balls somewhere.
Dude, that's always like.
Put your foot on the
And
wall.
then
yeah,
you
just
hit your foot.
whack it.
Yeah.
You're wearing sandals.
Hit your ankle.
The best was we were at Al's one day and somebody sent somebody and it caught the hill on the road.
Oh, when it catches concrete.
Yeah, and that thing just rolled like 3 blocks away. Like,
You got to play it.
Sorry,
Hit your
dude.
ball.
The rule says play it as it lies.
it's down at Haley Byers' house. Go get it.
Can't take a drop. Nope.
No drops in
drops.
croquet.
Hey, let's pause this for a second so I can switch the batteries, and
Yeah.
then we'll sample that beer, and then we'll be done. How about that?
Let's
Sounds
do
good.
it.
Give
lads.
another like 10 minutes.
Yep,
Cheers.
sounds good.
All right, we'll be back after no messages probably, unless we do a skit.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
So if this cuts right back into us talking, we were lazy. Okay.
All right, we are back with our sacks attached.
Hell yeah. Let's go, buddy.
I said it one time. I said
You're
it
right.
every
That
time.
is dumb.
Is that?
I'd scratch that.
Well,
It's so dumb, but I say it every time.
but is it less dumb if he says it every episode? So it's kind of like a.
I said it the first episode, now and it
Yeah, you just got to run with
just
it.
became a thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it is.
The people love it.
The 8.
They
to,
eat that shit up.
The 8 to. I'd say you're in the 8 to 50 range right now of listeners.
8 to 50.
Yeah,
8 to
somewhere
50.
in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
yeah.
Definitely 8.
I'm happy if it's either one of those.
Dude.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as what if nobody listened to this? How terrible would that be?
Well, I know for a fact at least 4 to 5 people do.
Yeah.
So I rounded up to 8 And that's the thing. It's like if you can make even one person laugh.
Yeah. Well, I know a few people that do
You
too.
did your
Right.
duty.
I
Yeah.
mean, if we all know a few people that do.
Yeah, then there you go. Honestly, it's just fun to do too. So hell
For
yeah.
sure.
All right, let's drink a beer that we're excited to drink.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Platform Beer Co.
Have you guys had this yet?
Hello. I have not.
You haven't had it? I gave you a sip at we
I've-
went to Platform Brewery
Oh,
in Cleveland,
nice.
and I got this, and I was like, ooh, I fell in love.
Yeah.
It's like my shit. So
All right, so it's called Mellow Hello Brute Style IPA, juicy, fruity, dry. Let's give
Take
it a
a sip.
taste. Oh yeah, I'm into that. I am
very-
into
it's very
that.
good.
Isn't that
I am
the
into
shit?
that. Holy shit.
It's very good.
and the good thing is, it's
Wow.
not gonna like put you on your ass if you have 3 of them.
Yeah.
They're like, what are they? 6%, maybe 5%.
5.4. So
Yeah,
just a
'cause-
little bit above like a Budweiser.
Right.
The dust was
Is it 6?
I can't find it, but I think it's around 6.
Yeah.
And then the other one that we just had, did you say was 7?
Yeah.
God, this is so much easier to
Yeah,
drink.
this is easy drinking for sure. So again, great can as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It goes
color
with the
scheme.
vibe of Mellow Hello.
It's got like
it,
cool colors.
it gives a nice summer, spring.
It's very
drink to it.
summery. You know what?
I'm gonna give it an 8.3.
That's
I
pretty
think.
solid.
I'm gonna give it higher than the Zombie Dust. I think because the Zombie Dust I've had so much.
Right, it's kinda
that
lost its lust.
It's lost that like first time you have it when you're like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
And then you have to have it.
Yeah.
And now it's like.
I used to seek this beer all the time. Like, oh, dude, think they got zombie dust?
I
Yeah.
remember you talking about zombie dust a lot.
It's kind of thing where
It's
it
good.
was, it was
It's
harder to
very
get.
good.
It was harder to get back in the day.
once it's easier to find,
Yeah.
it is like that with all beers.
Well, it's like Christmas ale. Remember, like you'd
Yeah.
have to,
Oh, yeah.
you'd have someone would call you and be like, "There's a case of Christmas ale at Kroger,"
Right.
and like you'd go there and there's 2 left, like,
Yeah.
and then they're like, "Oh, this shit's good. Like, let's mass
They just start
produce it."
mass
you know?
producing it.
and then you're like, "Ah, it loses its
It
lure
loses
a
it.
little."
I
bit,
might have
you
had
know?
2 last Christmas.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's not the same because that 1 6-pack might be the only 6-pack you get.
Yeah.
it's
Where-
still a great beer.
Yeah, yeah,
It's probably my
exactly.
favorite like seasonal beer.
yeah. Whereas,
There are a lot of good summer ones.
Whereas
but-
Zombie Dust, I remember like when Curtis and Luke were in Chicago, they would have to call places, be like, "Hey, do you have Zombie Dust?" You know what I mean? But-
that's when it was at its peak.
yeah, but now it's just everywhere. So,
But
yeah,
rightfully so, when you got a good beer, you're gonna have to
exactly,
produce more of it.
exactly.
It's a buyer's market.
But yeah, back to the platform. Solid 8.2 for me.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys?
I am going 8.6.
Wow.
It's really good. It's probably my like go-to favorite beer right now.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I think I'm with you. 8.2 is right where I'd put it.
that's solid. What's that fucking noise? Is it? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think something
Was that the
rattling.
remote?
Oh yeah, it was rattling. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, take the. What is?
It might be this.
Do not let them hold your babies.
Yeah. Again.
Okay,
Can't. Oh, all right. Yep.
whatever.
Okay.
I'm over it. So pretty solid scores for this Mellow Hell. I recommend it to anybody really. I think Tori had it, and she's not an IPA fan.
Yeah.
but it's real light and subtle. So and
Have you,
it's
ever, have you
juicy.
ever heard of Dare IPA?
Oh,
No.
dude, Dare IPAs are sick.
Well, who makes that?
Shit.
Nice. Nice.
Did we
Yeah.
take a picture of it, or maybe we can look it up?
I don't know.
Here, look it up and see if you can find it.
Anyway, this was one of the beers we had last night at that wine flight in Elmore.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was a nice find.
They called it an IPA.
There's no way that's an IPA.
It tasted so good that, and it's not to a fault, but it tasted like fucking
Royal Docks?
like fruit soda.
Oh, so like,
Right here.
But it was an IPA and
Okay.
it had a kick to it that
Oh,
was like
wow.
it was insanely good.
Royal Docks.
Royal Docks, yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Dude, the can
I'll
was
scope
like
it.
3D too.
Yeah, the can had like a plane on it, and you could like feel the like
It like
was
popped out.
Yeah,
I was like, you got me with the can.
Yeah, I was like that much effort. It better
yeah,
be good.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I'd like to. Get
I was
those
kind of
in.
pissed when he bought the last one.
because you wanted more.
They had them in their cooler, and he bought the
yeah,
last
yeah,
one.
yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck!" I was
I-
planning on drinking those all night.
I like bars that like just have beers. Like you can just go up there, take a beer out of the cooler,
Take it to
and
the
be like, hey,
counter.
can
I'm
I?
drinking this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Charge me.
Have you been to those bars where it's like you have a card and you pour your own?
No,
beer?
but I want to.
Yeah,
it's
I-
all out of taps, right?
Yeah, yeah. So when I was doing my drive back from California to Ohio or to Illinois, basically we stopped in I think like Wyoming or something just for like a random lunch on our drive,
Yeah.
and it happened to be this place where literally you just pour your own beer, so you can
Yeah.
just you put $50 on a card, and then you just like, oh, I want to try this and this much of it, and like
That's
What is
so
it? Just like a
dope.
wall of taps?
yeah,
and
it's
you
a wall of
pick
taps.
whatever you want.
Put your card up to it. It like reads it or whatever.
Does it tell you what it is?
Yeah. It has
Okay.
like descriptions and all that, and then
Gotcha.
you just put your
Yeah.
card up and just taste like, I like that one. I'm gonna drink more. Like,
Yeah.
and there's no bartender.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I
That's
know.
really
I know
cool.
there's a place like that in Cleveland that I want to go to, and I think it's like right downtown.
We need to hit that up sometime.
I forget the name of it, but
We can
yeah.
we can write it off on our taxes. It's a business trip.
Bingo.
All right. Speaking of business trip, I
yeah,
got one more story
Colin's
from
got a
my
story.
from my trip.
True story?
This is the Green Bay trip.
Yeah,
How come funny shit just happens to you all the time? I don't understand it.
this is 100% true. All right. So I woke up on like a Thursday morning and I got to go to the corporate office for a meeting. We had like meetings all day. And I walked down and I'm waiting I didn't rent a car. I just Ubered my way around Green Bay. And I'm waiting for my Uber to show up. And there's this guy laying face down, like blocking like the sliding doors that open of the exit to the hotel, entrance to the hotel. And there's this lady, like a hotel like person, a worker, sitting there like trying to calm him down. And then there's this business guy standing like near, and he's drinking his morning coffee, and he's just telling people like, hey, if you can, go out a different way. The ambulance is coming.
So a guy was having like a heart attack or something, or
I thought this guy was like having a seizure, or I couldn't tell what the fuck was happening. So the businessman starts like to kind of hover over this guy laying on the ground, and the guy laying on the ground looks up and sees him hovering over me. He goes, "Get the fuck away from me with that hot coffee!" And I was like, "What? It's like 7 a.m.
what?
I'm like, what is going on here, man? And the guy's like, I'm just trying to help you. Get away from me. And like they just like kept arguing. The guy's like, all right. He goes, I was trying to help. He goes, all right, I'm gonna go then.
Yeah,
I'm done here.
Yeah, I'm going.
Hey, fuck that guy.
Did you ever see what was wrong with
Yeah.
him?
Like a minute later, the ambulance shows up and they're checking on him and stuff. And I'm like hanging out.
You
got to
see how this ends.
Yeah, and
I'll be late.
Yeah,
Meetings are not that important.
Exactly. And I'm kind of like listening in, and there's a few people that are kind of gathered around looking, and one of the EMTs comes over to the hotel girl that was helping him because she didn't know what the fuck was wrong with him either.
Yeah.
He rolled his ankle.
No.
I am not shitting you. They go, he rolled his ankle. We're gonna take him in, but she's like, I'm pretty sure he just rolled his ankle.
What a fucking
He
baby.
was freaking the fuck out. I mean, obviously he was on something. I mean, he was.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Get the fuck away from me now, hot coffee.
I'm assuming this wasn't like a white guy.
He wasn't white. I'm not putting anybody down, but he just happened to not be white.
Oh God.
Judging by your accent.
Yeah.
Green Bay, Wisconsin, I guess. Just crazy shit happens there.
Yeah.
Never been.
Well, that was Green Bay. The other story was the Detroit airport.
Oh,
Okay.
got it.
But yeah,
Hey, it
so
was
tho-
all linked together,
yeah,
though.
all in one trip. I was like, all right, cool.
You
I
knocked
got a
him
couple
out.
stories, I guess. I don't know.
No, that's awesome, dude. Dude, all right. Well, we're about to wrap this up soon. We got to get going. We got to go buy some diapers.
We got to get
Yeah.
some dippies.
But before we leave, how was your experience on AM alcohol?
Oh, it was a blast.
You
I
had fun?
didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I loved every second of it.
I wish we could do
Good.
this more.
So you'll be back.
Yeah, I'll make another appearance, this
Awesome.
summer sometime.
Yeah.
and
Tight.
then we'll
Maybe we can do that patio episode.
Ooh, yeah.
I love patios.
You know this guy. You can't keep him off
Patio
of patio.
season. Let's go. We'll just set up in Logan's backyard with a bunch of extension cords and an umbrella.
The neighbors, what the fuck is going on?
Or even better, we'll just sit in a kiddie pool.
Yeah. Oh, dude, a kiddie pool episode. I like it.
Yeah, not dangerous at all.
No. We'll have to go wireless or something.
Whoops, excuse me.
It was a pleasure, though.
Oh, yeah,
Appreciate
cool.
you for having me on.
No, thanks for coming, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't work unless we have cool guests, to be honest. So
Thanks.
We've tried it by ourselves.
I'm
It's not as
honored.
cool.
it's a little stale, little mundane.
Yeah.
Well, no one kicked over the cameras, so we maybe actually have some footage.
Good job,
this time
guys.
as well.
Yeah. And we'll be upgrading these cameras soon, so hopefully these look decent. But for
Yeah.
now, hey,
All right.
appreciate everybody listening.
One last
Yep.
cheers, and
Cheers.
we'll call it a night. Call it a
All
morning,
right,
actually.
we're gonna head to Al's and get more
Let's
fucked
get
up.
loaded.
Maybe play some croquet.
Send them.
All right. Love you. Peace.
All right, peace out.
Bajal.